Good morning, everyone. This is Christy from Raising Wasians, and today is Star Wars The Last Jedi Day. This is the most exciting movie release I have ever had the pleasure of being a part of, and I want to talk specifically about Kelly Marie Tran and the most important interview I probably will ever write on my site. This is probably the most monumental thing that I have ever written, and it comes from years of childhood heartache, and it comes from years of just emotional toil, and it comes from years of waiting to find the Star Wars hero that I needed. And today is the day that I get to verify why I started this blog and why I wanted to do this. And it's because this interview is exactly why I wanted to do this. My kids, I am an Asian mom raising multicultural kids, and this is the first movie where I feel like I am a part of change in our society. It's where I am part of a movement where I can just see the change that we're having towards acceptance and towards love and towards a society where there's no boundaries, there's no racism, and we are just moving forward, and it's just so exciting to see. And most importantly, oh my goodness, this interview is going to be amazing. I mean, it took hours and hours to write because I just had so much emotion with it. And it's about Star Wars, yes, but it's about fixing our past and fixing our mistakes. And Star Wars, as awesome as it is, and 40 years of amazingness, it's also 40 years where we haven't had an Asian female heroine in the story. And it's about time that we have one. And it's about time that our kids have one. And that's why I'm so excited about this interview, because it's more than just seeing a heroine on screen, and it's more than seeing an Asian heroine on screen. It's about our kids seeing it and changing our generation to where we now have kids who are accepting an Asian female heroine as the normal, and that other kids are going to see it as well, not just my kids, which is amazing. My daughter has a heroine that looks like her, and I have a heroine that looks like me, but my kids and your kids can see Rose Tico and go, that is exactly what a hero should look like, and it shouldn't be in question about what she should look like. We need to just see it, we need to accept it, we need to love it. And oh gosh, Rose Tico, I just have so many emotions about this. And I haven't even seen the movie yet. Let me just point this out. So in case you're looking for spoilers, this isn't it, because I haven't seen the movie. And don't spoil it for me, because it's going to be amazing, and I want to see Rose Tico in action for myself. But goodness, I mean, this has been a year of so much change just from Kelly Marie Tran, and it hasn't she's coming out in the movie today. You know, this is the first time that Vanity Fair has had a female Asian woman on the cover of their magazine. And if that surprises you, it should, because we're in 2017. I mean, we should have already had this. But we haven't. And we should have already had an Asian heroine in Star Wars, but we haven't. But today is when history changes. Not just for Star Wars and the Star Wars universe, not just for movies and diversity in film, but this is the change that we need in our society. This is something where we will see the positive in what's going on and acknowledge it, that this is something good in the world, and maybe it will start a reaction. I mean, maybe this is the starting of normal, and wouldn't that be amazing if that were normal, where my kids could see more people out there that look like them, where I can see more people that look like me. And if you never read, anything on my blog for 2017. I really encourage you to read my Kelly Marie Tran interview that's on the blog today, because it's so heartfelt and so much emotion, and it took hours and hours and hours to write, and it took two weeks to formulate the actual question that I asked her during the interview, which I actually wrote that whole question in the interview so you can see it, and her response, which is the best response I think I've ever had the pleasure of getting, you know, eye to eye, face to face. And she acknowledged exactly how I was feeling throughout my childhood, where she said, I knew what it was like to grow up in a world where I never saw myself in anything. And gosh, that's so true, you know? And if you're not Asian, you probably don't understand, but I grew up not being able to see myself in a movie. And I think that's important for a childhood, to see more people out there that look like you and that can encourage you and give you hope. And that's why this interview is so important, because Kelly Marie Tran is giving the world hope, and it's something positive, and it's something amazing that we need to, as a society, say this is good. And I just hope this is the beginning of change, not just in movies, you know, not just for my blog, not just for the world. It really is for the world, that we see the world as multicultural. We see the world as more than one color, and it's okay. That's the basic gist of it. It's okay. We are giving our kids hope, and we are giving our kids heroes that are more than just people. And anyway, so that is why I am so excited about Kelly Marie Tran and the interview that's on my site today. I hope you check out the question. It took, again, 2 weeks to write, lots of tears. She cried, I cried, we all cried. I took a picture with her. I'm standing right next to her. And again, this is the most important interview I think that will ever go on my site, and the most important interview of my life. And again, a whole reason of why I started blogging in the first place is to change the way we look at multicultural parenting. And this is it. This is exactly it. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I hope you see Star Wars: The Last Jedi, which is now in theaters. I'm sure you know. And I definitely will be seeing it soon, as soon as I get, you know, out from underneath all my work. So thank you again for watching. The world, thank you for watching. Thank you for embracing Kelly Marie Tran with open arms, and I hope we see more of her. I hope we see more people like her, and I hope our kids see more of people like her in society and everywhere. This is going to be amazing, you guys. See Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Watch Kelly Marie Tran, Rose Tico, kick some butt, and change the world. Thanks.